A little girl curled on her mother's lap, wrapped in a thick woolen shawl. She dizzily opened her eyes and witnessed the color of the sky changing from orange to blue. She saw long, continuous mountain ranges. Rising and falling amidst the smoky mist. That's when she realized that she is moving around the mountains and not the mountains. That was the most exotic scenery that she has seen in her life. However, it did not make her happy. She quickly looked around to make sure her mom and her sisters are beside. Looking at them relieved her, oh, and she is still alive in earth and not in heaven. She asked her mom, "Ma, where are we now?" The mother, with unconditional love, smiled at her and said, "We are almost there. We are reaching Kotagiri now." She peeped out of the window to take a look at an unpolluted, rustic, beautiful nature that she has ever seen in her life. This is the most memorable day in her life. Good afternoon, Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, and guests.
Good afternoon.
As you all might have guessed, the little girl is none other than myself, Indujha. I was born in Trichy, which is a small town, also called the temple city of South India, and I was brought up in a hill station, Kotagiri, which is also called the second Switzerland of India because of the lush greeneries and a very good climate throughout the year. The incident that I was sharing with you all was not my annual vacation. My family was moving from hometown Trichy to the hill station. We had to migrate because my dad wanted to explore his skills in tea plantation. He was an accomplished agriculturist by that time. My mother is a perfect homemaker who is always there for her 3 daughters whenever my dad was away for work. Being 3 girls, we really had a lot of fun at home. And guess what? I was the most pampered kid because I'm the youngest among all the 3. So after we moved on to our new home, I was admitted in a new school and my life started afresh. Days rolled on. The first term was completed. We all completed our examination successfully. And there was a rumor that 50% of the class has failed in the jargon subject mathematics. And I was very sure I'm part of that 50%. Because my education records until I studied in Trichy was at substandard level. But I scored a whopping 97 out of 100. I was completely shocked. And there was one more person who was shocked, is my headmistress. Guess why? She was our maths teacher who had been to our class only twice in that entire term. She asked me, "How do you prepare for the exam?" I said, because she knows the reality, right? I said, "My mom helped me." She was happy to hear that and she expressed her desire to meet my parents. And the next day, 2 more people were shocked, but that shock made everybody happy. So, that day, I tasted the flavor of success for the first time in my life. And that day is when I decided that my sole aim is to keep my parents happy until I exist on this world. After this incident, I fell in love with mathematics and my love ended in married life. Don't look at me like that. I did my undergraduation and post-graduation in mathematics. After my college, I got an opportunity to enter into IT field where it gave me an opportunity to fly overseas Singapore. I also spent 5 years there. During that time, I realized I developed a strong fighting back skill during my college. You know why? I will never give up until I solve my Pythagoras theorem a square plus b square equal to c square and I get the world's greatest immense pleasure while writing LHS equal to RHS and hence the theorem. I also get a lot of energy by making people happy. And I have 2 more hobbies. through which I dispose or transfer my sorrows. I love listening music. During that time, I dispose my sorrows. I love cooking, especially baking, where I transfer my sorrows. So my life started, or my journey started from a small town to a hill station, continued to a metro station, moved on to the world's greatest city, one of the world's greatest cities, Singapore, and then now landed in a party city, Bengaluru. It had fair shares of ups and downs, and according to me, life is like the mountain ranges that I saw while moving in Kottayam. Sometimes you go up the hill and sometimes you go down the valley. If we learn to enjoy going up and coming down, the journey will be memorable. And living the life at that moment to the fullest makes the moment memorable. So today is yet another memorable day for me, where I have started my Toastmaster journey and I have completed my CC1 speech. And so fellow Toastmasters, thank you very much for listening to my journey. Over to Toastmasters.